the NFF's Outstanding Contribution to Amateur Football Award. He follows Frankfurt's Carl Allegretti and Big Ten referee Bill Lamagna in receiving this honor, and Jim is a wonderful choice. I've had the honor of working very closely now with Commissioner Delaney on a few initiatives over the last 5 years, and I continue to be wowed by him each time that he comes into our office, and we're going to go on the set and we're going to explain what the latest initiative of the Big Ten is, and I get to spend a few minutes with him talking about it. And inevitably at the end of it, I kind of say, wow, he's just always a step ahead. He's an incredible forward thinker. I have learned a tremendous amount from spending time around him, and he's done an incredible job of positioning the Big Ten both for present and future success. Jim's achievements in college athletics, particularly in college football, are very impressive. They are outlined on the last page of your program. Of course, on a personal level, I'm thankful to Jim for the faith that he and the conference have put in me professionally. It's an honor to be here today and to introduce Jim Delaney as the recipient of the 2012 National Football Foundation Outstanding Contribution to Amateur Football Award.
Thanks, Dave. It's great to be here today, and I want to thank the National Football Foundation for honoring coaches and the young student athletes, and congratulate each of them and wish them the best going forward. I would say that we're all fortunate, and nobody would be here, including myself, without the parents who care, my dad was a teacher and a coach, without a little bit of luck. Luck is an important factor, but you make a lot of that as well by being at the right place at the right time. But if you don't get out of bed and you don't get in a place to have that ball bounce the right way for you, it's not going to happen. I don't really have a lot of advice for the young people. I mean, what you guys have achieved so far in your young lives is impressive. I would say that the hard work is important, but it's really more than hard work. You know, it's belief. I think it's resilience. The challenges aren't going to be any easier, but I'm a lot more optimistic. The more I come out and see what young people with big hearts and big vision and relentless attitude can achieve for themselves, it's very impressive. Not just the athletic achievement, and not just the athletic achievement, but the involvement with your teammates and your classmates and the community at large. We need that. There's too much cynicism and there's too much gridlock today in our politics and our public life. And so, I'm confident that you will continue to believe in yourself and believe in the people around you, and to understand that so much of what we all have in life is due to others, whether it's our parents or our schools, our coaches, or our teammates. And you guys have picked up on that pretty early, and it's impressive. And what I would tell you is that, you have to, someone's got to call the play, and you have to execute the play, but it's also important to improvise. It's also important to trust your gut and to trust your heart and to do what's right. And so that as you go forward and as you continue to use the skill sets that you've developed and continue to push the envelope to get better, trust your instincts, trust your heart, and trust what your parents and your coaches and your teammates have put in front of you. Have confidence, understand that as important as anything is, resilience is important. And to be resilient, you have to be an optimist, because if you're going to put yourself in the arena, you're going to get knocked down. And when you get knocked down, you have to have a reason to get up. And the reason you get up is because you're optimistic that when you get up, something better will happen as a result of getting up. So nothing risk, nothing gained. And so continue to do all the great things you're doing. I think the other thing that we're all lucky about is being in Chicago. This is the third largest market in the country, but to me, it's the best sports market in the country. People really care. They care about their Bears, and they care about their high schools and they care about their colleges. And so to be able to be born here and raised here and to be honored here is impressive, because whether you stay here or whether you move to the West Coast or the East Coast, or whether you're in Europe or in Asia, you will always remember the Chicago high school sports experience. I've been here for 23 years and had the good fortune to live in different places in the country. But this is, to me, the greatest sports city in the country. And I think to be honored by the Bears and the National Football Foundation is something that you will carry with you the rest of your life. It's truly a unique place to grow up, because sports is honored, and I think doing it the right way is honored. And I think the fact that you've been selected to represent not just yourselves, but other people who are participating in intercollegiate and interscholastic athletics is great. The other thing that's great about the game of football is they're simply it's the greatest, I think, the greatest team sport in America. The pro game is obviously off the charts popular, and the college game is growing in popularity. It's really pushing up against our national pastime, baseball. And part of the reason for that is the great coaching that you have, the great skill that players have, and really the game is no longer a contained game between the tackles. It's an incredibly popular game, and I think that to have the opportunity to play it today with the coaches you have today, I think will give you fun and entertainment, and yet I think at the same time you have a tremendous responsibility to protect it. It is founded in youth sport, but then it's handed to the high schools and then handed to the colleges, and the colleges then work with the NFL. And I can tell you, of all the sports that I've been involved with, and we've got lots of them in the Big Ten, the connectivity between youth football, high school football, college football, and the NFL is unique, and it's tight, and it needs to be kept unique and tight, because there are always influences in any sport that threaten it, and there are also influences that can help build it. And it's in a very good place today. I help each of you, as you move forward in your lives, make contributions back to youth football, make contributions back to high school football, and support your colleges and your professional teams, because it is a uniquely American sport that represents, I think, some of the very best values. And I couldn't sort of leave today without recognizing the connectivity, not only of the different levels of sport, but also the connection between the Big Ten and the Chicago Bears. It's not coincidental that the Bears and the University of Illinois both share the same colors. Coach Hallis has a great connection with Illinois, as Greg Grange does. The University of Chicago was a charter member, as was Illinois, as was Northwestern. And so this great city of Chicago, this great state of Illinois, the great sport of high school football and the Catholic divisions and the suburban divisions, the tremendous involvement at the Mid-American Conference and the Big Ten Conference, and with the Chicago Bears is really a unique culture. Okay, and we're all tied together, not only as teammates, and not only as members of the Chicago community, but also in the history of this. So if you continue to follow the football, and it continues to be an important part of your life, recognize how these communities are connected, recognize how much you've gotten from being part, and commit to the future to making contributions for your kids and the kids in your community, so that future generations will have these opportunities. So I appreciate being recognized today, but what I really do is appreciate being here today to hear